What's up, everybody, and welcome to another tasty episode of America's Best Restaurants. Today, we are in Johnston, Iowa, as I'm getting ready to go inside Flame Cantina, because I know it's gonna be absolute fire when I get my hands on some of this food. So let's go inside, have some fun, and of course, get to the eating. Arturo, what you about to make me right now?
I'm making birria tacos.
Oh, I love a birria taco.
Oh, a lot of people call it also quesabirria.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we're gonna start with 3 tortillas. We're gonna dip it on our fat. Put it on the flat top. And then from that point, once we get a little crispy on that side, then we're gonna reach from some of the mozzarella cheese.
Okay, nice, nice.
And we're gonna put some mozzarella on each tortilla, and we're gonna let it crisp. As that going, we're gonna put a little cilantro and onions. Obviously, we already have our birria ready to go here. So we shred it. We cook this birria for 6 hours.
Oh, wow, 6 hours?
Yes.
Woo!
We put it right on it, and we're just gonna let it crisp.
Man.
As that crisp, we'll grab our plate. We make a lot of these, so we kind of pro on that. So we just take this, put it in here, we flip it.
Oh, my goodness.
Get that juice.
Look at the juices, man. The juices.
Flip it.
Oh, look, he a master with it. He matches one. Look.
They're over here. That's how it goes. Over here, we finish it with a little fontina cheese.
Oh, more cheese.
More cilantro. You put a lime. And then we're going to grab a cup. We're going to put a little consomme.
Ooh, this is going to be so fire.
And then we got the consomme, and that's how we make our birria tacos.
All right, well, this is looking all types of delicious. I mean, the smells coming off of this are crazy. Already saw the ooey gooey, la 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 cheese. That was all over this. I can't wait to sink my teeth into this bad boy, man. Still hot. The way these birria tacos are a knockout, I could have swore your name was Arturo Gotti, because it's just all that flavor, baby. You saw that cheese pool? Mm-hmm. I mean, it was just a string going a mile long. The flavor coming from that birria meat and the sauce, as it just melded into that beautiful shell, goes hard. And of course, when you add that cilantro, as well as that fresh diced onion, gives it that authentic Mexican flavor, man.
That's correct.
There's a reason why this place is called Flame Cantina, because the food is fire! Great job, Arturo.
Thanks so much.
Well, I'm gonna take a couple more bites out of this, then you and me, we're gonna sit down, have a couple more dishes, talk about your awesome restaurant, my guy. I gotta imagine you learned cooking somewhere, along the line of your life, like a grandmother or something like that. How about you talk about that?
I cooked when I was little with my grandma a lot. My grandma has this little kitchen with they make homemade tortillas every day, and that was me making the tortillas, and then put a little salt and a little cilantro and roll it and eat it. That was the best thing ever. But then she make other dishes with a lot of spices, chipotles and peppers, and just do a quick stir fry. And I was always the one that I wanted to help her, either break an egg or something like that. And I really enjoy it, but I really didn't start working in a restaurant until I was 15. So
And you'd already come to the States by that time.
Oh yes, so I came to the United States when I was 15. Well, I was 14 to be 15. So I came to the United States, and then I started working for this Greek restaurant in Chicago. They showed me the right way to do a potato.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they would do this mess of potatoes, and I was peeling so many potatoes, like buckets of potatoes. And then I started working for other restaurants. Then I finally moved to Iowa, about 3 years later. And one day, after that, I just started working on my own thing, and we started with a food truck about 7 years ago. I think that was the best decision I ever made in my life. We have about 65 employees now, and we start with one.
Tell me about what your employees mean to you, because obviously, you know, this isn't just, you know, a total worrying about him and his family. This is a total worrying about, one of the first things you said to me was worried about, you know, you want to make sure that even if you have to structure things a little differently, you want to make sure everyone is employed, has a place to come to, so they can also feed their families as well.
Yeah, because see, when my boy was about 3 years old, and my daughter was a few months, I lost my job. It was an independent restaurant that were struggling, and they couldn't afford insurance. So I need the insurance for my kids, and I struggled to find different jobs. And it really hit. That was a hard life for me. Like, I really don't want to put our employees to that, because I know what it takes living paycheck to paycheck. Hell, I'm still, you know, in a restaurant. Anybody who knows restaurant and live a restaurant life, they know restaurants are making it to the next month, It's no different than living paycheck to paycheck. When I look at everybody here and our employees, I feel that it takes me back to that moment. Like, to me, it's like, I just don't want to put people through that.
Well, I got to tell you, Arturo, first off, it's been an absolute pleasure to be here with you. Not only just eating your delicious food, but hanging out with you, talking to you, getting to know you, man. You're a good dude, and I mean, you know, I am so happy to have met you here today. But, you know, that's what America's Best Restaurants is all about. We travel the country, visiting independently owned and operated restaurants, making sure that we get the word out for them, making sure that they get the recognition, you get the recognition that you deserve for the delicious food that you put out, and for your dedication to your community, because your employees, they are the community. You are contributing to your community through the people that you employ. And that's why we do what we do. So as much as you want to thank us, we want to thank you so much, man.
I appreciate it.
Now it's time for me to get to the eating. All right, Toro, what I'm looking at right here?
So this is our chipotle shrimp bowl. Has honey, chipotle, sauteed vegetables with cilantro rice, and a little fresh tomatillo salsa on top of it.
Nice, nice. Look at all these flavors here. I want this, the rice down at the bottom, because there was definitely some flavor that was hanging out down there. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is good flavor on that, man. That goes hard right there. I love the sweetness of that dish right there. Totally brings everything out, and especially when you got these veggies sitting here, along with that rice. This cilantro rice is to die for, by the way. Matter of fact, let me get some of this sauce in there, mix that up a little bit. Oh,
A little spicy in there.
oh, Arturo. There is some spice in there, but that is good spice, my guy. Oh man, the flavors in that goes hard. If you're a fan of shrimp, I would definitely get on that. Great flavor on that. The sweetness with that sauce that you got. What glaze is that again?
It's a honey chipotle glaze.
Honey chipotle, yeah. You got the sweetness from the honey chipotle that's on here on the shrimp, and then you put this green sauce right here on top of it, gives you that heat to it, man. That's fire right there, man. That is definitely a good dish.
Appreciate it.
Now, I'm taking a look at these tacos right here. Tell the people what I'm looking at right here.
So you're looking at al pastor tacos. So marinate pork with the Yucatan spice. It's been marinated for 24 hours before we put it on the grill.
I love that marinated pork, man. Just bursting with flavor. And then when you add that pineapple to it, it gives it that nice little sweet kick to it. With the tomatoes and that radish, giving you that crunch. That is a home run dish, man. That is phenomenal. I love the al pastor. I'm putting some more of this green sauce on there because I want the heat. I want the heat. Bring the heat. Woo! That's fun. That is a fun dish. Arturo, I gotta tell you, man, you knocked it out the park today.
Well, thank you so much.
Your food's good. You're a good person. Loved your staff, man. And honestly, it was very much our pleasure as America's Best Restaurants and as me, Theo Williams, to host you today, to highlight you here at Flame Cantina. Thank you so much, my guy.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Oh man, I'm getting me a burrito after this, by the way. Well, guys, we just had a really great time here at Flame Cantina, baby, because the food was absolutely fire, just as the name suggests. I really loved getting my hands on those birria tacos, man. You saw that nice cheese pull that we had. Man, that thing went so hard in the paint. And I'm telling you, man, I love that shrimp dish that I had, as well as those El Pastor tacos. telling you, man, if you're ever in the area of Johnston, Iowa, definitely make your way on over to Flame Cantina. But with that said, it's time for us to keep it pushing. I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.